Welcome to another episode. Today we're going to keep working on the Leagues of Votann Pioneers. Probably maybe get one more belt, and we're just going to keep hammering at that. So without further ado, let's get at her. The Kinhost. The assembled military force of the kindred are known collectively as its Kinhost, comprising the kindred's massed soldiery, its higher elite, the artillery and war engines of the forge, along with auxiliary from groups such as the Hernkin and Chithones. The Kinhost is a potent force indeed. A Kinhost is usually built around a solid core of what the kin call soldiers of the line. The most prevalent of these are the Hearthkin, stoic and dependable bands of soldiers who form the main battle line in combat. Hearthkin are technically citizen soldiers in that many of them have said trades. Many of them have side trades and interests they focus on during peacetime. However, as members of the Kinhost, they are trained as frequently and rigorously as the elite warriors of many other races. Also, kin do not engage in anything unless they are willing to do it to the best of their ability. All of this training and dedication see the Hearthkin boast excellent disciple or discipline and prodigious martial skill. Indeed, a trainee warrior may not join a band of Hearthkin until they are able to pass a rigorous series of tests to prove their endurance, marksmanship, aggression, tactical acumen, and courage. Those kin who arose to become hearthkin, or indeed other designations of soldiers of the line, typically boasts clone steins well suited to their ambition. They may be especially resistant, swift and tough, and action able to rapidly heal physical injuries, see in low light conditions, and so on. As with the Chthoni Guild, the Kinhost also invest in augmenting its personnel. Many hearthkin benefit from augmenting organs and limbs. Augmetic organs and limbs. Cerebral communication chips. Ocular targeting implants, and various other useful additions. Each kindred force prioritizes arming and equipping their Kinhost soldiers above all but the most essential duties of hold maintenance and void ship construction. The hearthkin are no exception to this, and thus go to battle clad in hardened void armor, wielding an array of potent weaponry, from Autotech patterned bolters and ion blasters to HY Las auto rifle. There's a Hylas auto rifle. No soldiers of the line is considered expendable, dispute being their race, or despite rank and file. Rather, every kin warrior is seen as a valuable combat asset, not to mention family members and scions of the ancestors. Field medics are common amongst their ranks. These kin are provided with exhaustive training in first aid under fire, as well as limited engineering tuitions that enable them to provide the required level of care to damaged ironkin soldiers. Kinhost military doctrine emphasizes the intelligent use of their materials by hearthkin, and their comrades never waste either in the name of anger or vainglory. Short bonds of loyalty bind the individuals for each hearthkin squad together and ensure comradeship, of one squad to the next, meshing kinhost formations beneath the trusted leadership of their heroic leaders. Those soldiers of the line who show sufficient aptitude are given additional training in order to wield specialist weaponry such as L7 missile launchers or ECAT Karn plasma beamers. Or to serve their comrades as scanner operators and communications officers. If a kin shows particularly drive and attitude towards leadership, they will be nominated by their superiors or comrades to be promoted to the rank of Thane, which roughly translates to squad leader. This is a great honor and responsibility both with most Thanes strive to live up to. Kin who truly excel may be selected to become members of the Einherjar, or else to ascend to the rank of Kal. Training one of these paths does not preclude following the other at a later date, and some kin have even belonged to both elite circles at once. Most commonly, however, the Kals stand apart as war leaders and generals, while the warriors of the Einherjar filled roles such as elite strike troops, bodyguards, border patrols, and the like. The trademark of the Einherjar is their exo-armor, massive servo-assisted suits of powered battle plate. Exo-armor is capable of shrugging off anti-tank fire while hugely enhancing the wearer's might in battle. It can also mount an impressive array of weapon systems, including attack Karn plasma brands, Votann, Canti, destructors, concussion weapons, plasma blades, and even the potent mass accelerators that transformed the Einherjar champions into living battering rams. organizations and command. When the kinhost mobilize for war, it is commanded by the kindred's Votannic Council. This body consists of most senior and respected heroes of the kindred. It often includes the High Khal, the Brookhire, Forge Master, and Kindred Lord Grimyar, and other senior figures of authority and power, as well as assembled advisors. The Votannic Council is normally gathered only for grandest conflicts. However, usually when the entire kindred or their whole face direct peril at one time, portions of the kinhost's forces may be led to war by small gatherings of heroes such as Khals, Brookhires, Iron Masters, or living ancestors, or even by just a single one of these brave commanders. However large the mobilization of forces that occurs, the available kin soldiers, combat vehicles, voidcrafts, and any attached Hernkin, Chthonies, and the like are organized into one or more oath bands. The size and composition of the oath band is almost endless, flexible, and from a handful of warriors under a single leader to an army of millions supported by all the machinery of interplanetary warfare. Often in the face of dire need, the oath bands will simply be drawn together from whatever kin's forces are available at the time. The one constant of the oath band is that it has the ultimate commander, most often but not always a call, to whom all its warriors swear an oath of servants until such time as the oath band's goals are met, or their leaders release them to fight elsewhere. So variable and seemingly ad hoc and organizational structure would be unimaginable for most of the galaxy's races, thanks to their closest subconscious bands and sense of shades. Propose, however, the kin are able to operate in this fashion with little, if any, confusion or difficulty. The Galactic Core. The Galactic Core is an immense region and one of the most turbulent in all the known galaxy, it is also to those who dwell outside its bounds known of being one of the most mysterious and perilous stretches of space imaginable. Most void-faring races have at least one cautionary tale to foolish explorers vanishing amidst its blazing stellar nurseries and strange anomalies. Yet for leagues of Votann, the galactic core can be home now for a millennia. The galactic core is a truly vast region of space, one within which all of the fundamental forces of the universe seem heightened and intensified to sometimes bewildering degrees. The sheer destiny of stars alone is disorientating and extremely hazardous to those unused to it. Many worlds within the core never experience a true darkness of night, or are permanently bombarded by a wild spectra of exotic and often extremely dangerous radiation due to the strange interaction between stellar bodies, defense particulate belts, and titanic electromagnetic anomalies. These are regions in which the gravitic pull of comparatively smooth moons and planetoids is immediately magnified. Dense asteroids belts thousands of miles across, ravenous black holes pulsar, vitrified, and even sentient nebula enigmatic and terrifying gray stars. These and countless other phenomena endanger any daring the core, yet for all these perils, many allies races successfully inhabit this vast region. Excuse me. Even prospectors amidst its opportunities and riches, the kin are foremost amongst these inaugural. So, for the territories of Their leagues of Votann occupy much of the core when taken as a whole. However, both with their borders and beyond, countless dangers still lurk, and strange beings ply the stars in search of plunder, trade, and conquest, or in hopes of stating other strange desires. Excuse me. The greatest Thuranian League controls one of the largest swaths of territory of any of the leagues of Votann. They benefit from many sources of raw materials, and after millennia of constant toil and bloodshed, have eliminated most of the more profitable prominent alien threats within their borders. Their trade routes are widespread, even shrinking out into far space. Few of the leagues of Votann possess territory as rich in raw materials as those of the Yamari conglomerate. Of course, such wealth comes at a price. Many of these minor alien empires and invading raiders who have come seeking the bounty claimed by the kin, and much blood has been spilled in the never-ending war to drive them out. The Ghoul industrial complex control a broad belt of excuse me, territories that circle counters spinewards towards the southern heartlands of the galactic core. The leagues of Votann are forever seeking to add new systems of and planets to their impressive holdings, and are skilled in transforming even the most barren worlds into productive and valuable assets. Welcome to the end of the video. Thanks for watching. Feel free to like and subscribe, share with your friends. If you like the content and how much we've been improving, feel free to donate. That'd be great. That'd be greatly appreciated. And have a good one, and we'll see you in the next.